There are some stories that don't begin with fame, fortune, or a perfectly posed photograph. Some stories begin quietly, in the background, in the shadows where no spotlight shines, until one day, a single spark ignites a journey no one could have predicted. The rise of Instagram fashion influencer Yasminsun is one of those stories. A journey carved from discipline, self-belief, and a vision so powerful that it transformed not just a career, but an entire digital presence across the global modeling community. Before we dive into her path, before the lights, the brand deals, the creative shoots, and the community she inspires every day, take a moment to join the world where stories like this continue to shine. If you love discovering the journeys of models who fought for their dreams and reshaped the meaning of beauty and confidence, then make sure to follow Sweet Models World. It's where powerful stories like this one live, grow, and ignite the next generation of dreamers. Yasminsun didn't set out to be a model, at least not at first. What she set out to be was someone who could express herself through style, creativity, and the kind of personal identity that fashion often helps people discover. Growing up, she wasn't the loudest in the room or the one who naturally drew attention. Instead, she observed. She absorbed the world around her, studying how people carry themselves, how small details like posture, outfits, or expressions could change how someone was perceived. Fashion fascinated her long before she ever stood in front of a camera. Her first camera was a borrowed phone, nothing special, nothing with portrait mode or advanced resolution. What she had was a vision, and that was enough. She took photos not to impress, but to explore. She learned angles, lighting, colors, and the unspoken art of presence. At a time when many were hesitant to post themselves online, Yasminsun posted consistently, not because she was confident, but because she believed that consistency would create confidence. And it did. Her early posts didn't go viral. There were no overnight explosions of followers. Instead, there was growth slow, steady, meaningful. Every like mattered. Every comment encouraged her. Every small milestone felt like a step towards something bigger, even if she didn't yet know what that bigger would become. She wasn't chasing fame. She was building identity. Over time, she started to refine her personal style. It wasn't just fashion. It was a signature. Elegant lines, soft tones, natural aesthetics, and a kind of effortless femininity that made her page stand out. She wasn't trying to be bold or controversial. She was simply being herself, and that authenticity was rare. People noticed. Brands noticed. Photographers noticed. And soon, the quiet girl who began with a borrowed phone became an emerging Instagram fashion muse with a growing audience drawn to her unique blend of elegance and relatability. What sets Yasminsun apart in the world of digital modeling is her remarkable ability to connect without speaking. Her poses aren't exaggerated. They're intentional. Her expressions aren't rehearsed. They're sincere. She captures emotion not by performing, but by being present. That realism is what allowed her to grow organically in a space where many chase attention rather than impact. As her platform expanded, so did her opportunities. She collaborated with clothing boutiques, skincare brands, and emerging designers who saw in her a refreshing blend of modern beauty and timeless charm. But even with these opportunities, Yasminsun stayed rooted in what mattered to her: creativity and authenticity. She didn't change her style to fit trends. Trends began to fit her style. Her audience grew not because of algorithms, but because of alignment. People who connected with her softness, her consistency, her authenticity. While many influencers chase shock value or controversy, Yasminsun built her brand on peace, aesthetic beauty, and an unwavering dedication to self-expression. She portrayed confidence without arrogance, elegance without exaggeration, and creativity without losing her identity. But every journey has challenges. Behind the scenes, Yasminsun dealt with the unspoken pressures that come with being in the public eye. There were days she questioned whether she belonged in the modeling world. There were moments when negative comments hit harder than they should. There were times when self-doubt knocked louder than her confidence. Yet, through it all, she kept creating. She kept posting. She kept pushing. Not because she never felt fear, but because she refused to let fear define her. Her resilience became part of her story. It became the silent message behind every photo. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful. You don't have to have everything figured out to start. You don't need permission to grow into the person you dream of becoming. Yasminsun's rise was not about being the most glamorous or the most dramatic. It was about being the most consistent. It was about believing that small steps could lead to extraordinary places. As she entered the fashion influencer stage fully, Yasminsun continued to evolve. Her aesthetic matured. Her confidence strengthened. Her storytelling grew richer. She began exploring outdoor shoots, natural lighting, and fashion themes that reflected not just her beauty, but her lifestyle and personality. Her content became a visual diary, a blend of elegance, creativity, and inspiration that attracted a global audience. One defining trait of Yasminsun's presence is her ability to remain grounded. Even as collaborations expanded and her work reached wider audiences, she remained connected to her followers. She didn't try to present a perfect life. She shared glimpses of the real journey, the creative process, the challenges and joys of being a modern digital model. Her transparency fostered trust. That trust built loyalty. That loyalty built her brand. Today, Yasminsun stands as one of the quietly powerful fashion influencers whose impact extends beyond aesthetics. She is proof that influence is not measured by noise, but by connection. She embodies a style that is soft yet impactful, subtle yet unforgettable. Her journey reminds us that modeling is not just about appearance. It's about presence, purpose, and the courage to be seen. Her story continues to inspire aspiring models who believe their voice is too quiet, their style too simple, or their dreams too distant. Yasminsun's success shows that there is room for every type of beauty, every type of identity, every type of storyteller. The modeling world is no longer restricted to specific shapes, personalities, or backgrounds. It is a canvas, and Yasminsun shows how powerful that canvas can become when filled with authenticity. Her path is a testament to the power of self-expression. It teaches that in a world overflowing with images, the ones that stand out are the ones that speak from the heart. It teaches that success is not always loud. It can be quiet, intentional, graceful. It teaches that anyone, with consistency and belief, can rise to heights they never imagined. As her influence spreads, Yasminsun continues to redefine modern digital modeling. She is building not just a brand, but a legacy, one that inspires others to express themselves boldly, to trust their creative instincts, and to pursue their passions with dedication. Her story reminds us that the moments we think are small often become the turning points that lead to greatness. And so, the journey of Yasminsun becomes not just a biography, but a mirror, reflecting the idea that you, too, can start from anywhere and grow into something extraordinary. That your story, no matter how quiet it begins, has the potential to inspire thousands. That your presence, your creativity, your voice matters. If you've found inspiration in the journey of Yasminsun, and if you believe in the power of stories that celebrate real models, real journeys, and real transformation, then make sure you're part of Sweet Model's world. It's where stories like hers shine brightest, and where the next chapter of modeling inspiration continues to unfold.